All right, so welcome. This is it's going to be an activating kind of call, and I even forget what I called it in my event, but it's all because of this gateway, the 8-8. It is August the 8th, and a very powerful gateway is upon us. Now, some of us are going to feel the energy of it, and some of us not so much. Uh, but for the most part, I am guessing that anybody who's watching this video or participating, whether you watch it live or participate live or you're watching the replay, it doesn't really matter because there is no such thing as time. Now, it's really hard for us to wrap our human mind around that, for myself included, because yeah, for our human aspect, we need time. We need to know what time to go to work, and everything is time. But in the higher dimensions, there is no such thing as time. And I don't know if you're experiencing it. I know I am. There'll be something happen and you totally lose track of time. And so that's happened to me a few times where all of a sudden it's a different time than I would have guessed, or even better, I thought hours had passed, but only minutes had passed. So time stopped. Time is speeding up for a lot of us, but you could also master slowing it down, because if there's no such thing as time, then we should be able to control that. Now, what today is about is the gateway. So now everything I've read, and you will notice different things that you read, but everything that I've read is the energy is coming from the great central sun. So the great central sun, and then it's going through to Sirius. The Sirius is a star. I always thought it was a planet, but it is a star, and it's our spiritual star. So that was kind of fun for me to find that out. And so the energy is coming from the great central sun, shooting through Sirius, which shoots through our sun, and then at the planet. So right now, this is called a gateway because everything's open. And this is an opportunity for all of us to create change. And to create change, we need to be able to hold more light. And so that's why the energy that they are shooting at us is for us to create our life. Like we could, all of us together are creating, and we're creating singly as well. So what I was asked to do was to get people together, and we're going to do some light language and some like meditation. So the first thing I want to do is we have to be in a state of allowing. So we're going to allow the light that's coming from the great central sun and Sirius and our sun, allow the light to enter our bodies. So what I want you to do, and you don't have to close your eyes, but sometimes it does help because these are our human aspect eyes. So if you close these eyes and then use your third eye to see, that is what I'm told is our true eye, to see from our third eye. So that's kind of a fun thing. So for now, we're going to bring light in, and basically the light is coming at the planet already. So just the intention of allowing the light from the suns, the great central sun and Sirius, and allow it to come into our bodies. So close your eyes, and then if you haven't heard light language before, I'm going to be speaking light language. My hands will start going like this, and maybe some symbols, and that's codes that are coming into the light language, which will be entering your body. So just allow. Well, first of all, before we do this, a lot of us has like a heart wall or barriers, resistance. So let's set the intention to allow the walls to come down and barriers down. So for this, I like to just say out loud, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down. And the intention of allowing your guides to knock any heart wall down that you have built, your subconscious mind has built. So allow your guides to just knock those down and so that you can accept any of the light that's coming. So take a deep breath and then just visualize the light coming down. You can visualize the planets if you like. And like I just love our sun, and knowing that everything is coming from the central, the central sun, and through Sirius. Syrians are spiritual and they're higher, like technical. Oh, I can't even talk. Technically higher evolved people, and that's actually one of the side effects from the energy that I'm feeling, and I'm having trouble getting words out, definitely trouble with memory, and I'm grateful that I remembered to be here. And okay, so take on some deep breaths in through the nose, and when you exhale, focus on love and peace. And so you're exhaling the emotion into your space. One thing that Judy Satori, she speaks light language, and one thing she always says is be like a sponge. And so that feels true to say now. Let's all be like a sponge. Allow this light to come into us. You want to completely fill your body. You want to become the sun. You're bright. You're like a lighthouse where you'll be sharing your light with others. This will affect everyone in your life. They may not know it and act like it at first, but on a cellular level, this will affect them. Keep breathing deep. Akashinina no korasada adekida la kashodo rokazidi la kalamanaka o la sanani la kashana karo sada anikishana maki na kalosodo o la kamana sadi ta kashataka amaka sholora kosari ilara anakisi la kamano nanakasara. It's a very bright light, and it's almost like a beam of golden light as well coming through, and you may not see the difference in your life, like your outer life, your external world, but just know and expect changes, because it's changing us on a DNA level, a cellular level. And those changes will happen internally, which will explode out into our external life. It's got no choice. It's going to change everything. Akashanina no kula manakasada ida koshataka alaka manakasodaka. Anaida kadolaka no kursana minikidi laraka na karasiti taka rakasiti akoshanakita larakasala karalamanaka. There's a lot of signs in life, signs that the other side, the high vibration, sends us. And just today, I had, actually it was yesterday, I had a dragonfly, and it flew down and it stayed in front of me for the longest time. I was inside a vehicle. I managed to take a picture of it while it was flying there. And these beautiful beings are attracted to high vibration. So it was pretty awesome that it came and hung around me. We had moved the van to a different part of the parking lot, and it came with me. It was just awesome. So look for signs like that. There's signs everywhere. They are always telling us, showing us things. Be aware of every change in your life. Now put your left hand on your heart, across your entire chest. It's important that this gateway is to activate our heart. And if our heart is not open yet, you want it to open. So have an open heart, allow the energy to go in it, and totally explode your heart chakra to be so open, so filled with love. We each have different codes within us, and the codes that I am sending out, that they are sending out, will help every single one of us. Whether you're listening now or you're listening a week from now, it will unlock the codes within your body. Continue to breathe deep. If you can, put your other hand, you still have your left hand on your heart, and put your other hand on your third eye. And if you can't, then just visualize. You can visualize. I laugh because I get different pictures. Visualize Christ putting his hand on your third eye. If you've got your hand there, then he can put his hand on your hand already. You will feel the energy of this. And he'll only put in as much energy as you can handle. A lot of us have issues about about religion, and I myself could not even say the word Christ. Now I am, it's Christ consciousness, it's divine consciousness, it's whatever feels good for you to say. But in reality, it is Christ consciousness. It's the energy of the high vibration. It's right up there with, I call it beings of light. And we are in the fifth dimension and actually going higher. I read something this week that it's actually a ninth dimension that is being activated for us, and slowly turning the dial up so that we will be prepared for that. I also read by December, we are going to have access to the 12th dimension. So with this gateway and the energy that we are taking in and allowing, because that's the key here, is allowing. A lot of us block some of these codes and energy. We block it by bubbling ourselves. And in reality, you're a higher dimension being, and you don't need to bubble yourself and protect yourself, because you're actually not allowing this energy to come to you. As a high dimension, a higher dimension that you are, the higher frequency you hold, nothing's going to hurt you. Nothing can. Okay, keep expanding your heart. See a line going from your third eye to your chest. You're connecting your third eye and your chest. Akashanena kola mana kasari dala na kamana kishini da ka ola sara kata kinino no kasara shakanida kasida kubata o. And now there's a connection from the third eye to our heart, and now you want to have a connection to the central sun. All the way through our sun, Sirius, and the great central sun. Allow the light from those suns, all of the suns, to come down and shine not only in you, but outside of you. fill your entire reality. Kashinina kola kasana nakama naka akedida kasata kida ola namana kashata kola nakasadida. Akashinina kala la godo koshana nakanina la nakana kana oshakana la kasadida kana ora. Okay, take a deep breath. Now continue to feel this. I'm going to unmute everybody, and if you do have any questions or if you want to say anything of what you felt, then that would be awesome, because I would love to know what you feel by what is happening. Now, another thing too, though, is this is going to continue to happen. All right, the energy is going to keep coming all day long, every day. They've got like a dial that they're turning it up every day. Every time we go to sleep, cellular change happens. So if you feel tired and it's not your bedtime, go to sleep, because it's the sleep that you'll be able to create the change, like your body will be able to change from that. Okay, so has anybody got any questions? No questions?
Well, I just want to say, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just want to say that I too have had a plethora of dragonflies almost like following me around, literally driving like in front of my windshield with me through traffic for the last week or so. So it's amazing that you say that, because yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah. Now, when I took
I love the energies.
Yeah. When I took the picture of the dragonfly,
I love
and researched it, it's actually it's a sign that we're creating change. So that's kind of cool.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It is. And I love the light language, and I love the energy that comes through. So thank you so much for doing this. I really
you're
appreciate
welcome. Anybody else have a question? Comment?
I lost connection towards the end, because I'm at my cottage. And
yes.
technology gave out, so I'll have to watch the replay to see the end of the
yes,
process.
I saw when you lost the connection, you didn't miss too much, but yeah, definitely watch the replay. Every time you watch the replay and listen to it, more change will happen, because there's more of a connection. That's what this gateway is about, is expanding our heart and connecting it with our third eye, and allowing the energy to come in. Now I can say, like, my heart, I had the biggest heart wall, and I had a session done, and my guides I had to give them permission to use sledgehammers to knock this wall down. Now this wall can be built when you're a child. I had some things happen when I was a child, and so you build a brick wall or a steel wall. You build whatever kind of wall you can, your subconscious mind does, that will protect you from being hurt again.
Right.
So now my wall is down, and I could easily build another one, because you've still got your subconscious mind. But if you allow yourself to feel the energy and to accept change, the wall's never going to go back up, and listening to the guides, because I would have never thought that I would do this. Right? So I was told to book a Zoom conference, and here I am. And I know that there's a lot of people wanting to be here, but they couldn't because they were working. And like I said in the beginning, there's no such thing as time. So when they sign in and watch it and listen to it on Facebook or YouTube, they're going to feel the energy as if we were all together. So the energy is the high dimension. They know they know who's going to be watching later, because up there, I say up there, but it's in us. there is no such thing as time. And like I said, I can't wrap my head around that. Everything is happening all at once, but everything's happening within us. We are the universe. And like Sasha, you are your universe. And you're in my universe right now because of this class that I'm doing. And same with MJ and Greta. You have each your own universe. And then right now, all four of us are in a universe together. So we are co-creating a change that's happening. And then you're going to have friends watch this, possibly. And so we'll all be creating change at the same time. So that's kind of cool.
Wonderful.
Did anybody feel anything with the heart expanding?
I've been doing a lot of work over the last several years, actually, and I too had heart armor that I was getting some regular massage therapy sessions, and we actually broke through the armor on the front and the back around my heart. So I know exactly what you're talking about with that. So I'm always trying to open more and more and more, you know.
Yeah.
Those defenses die hard.
Yeah, well, and we can build them pretty thick, you know, and yeah, the
Yes.
armor back and front. Yeah, that's some crazy stuff, but at least you got it down. And now it's our job to expand. And that's what this energy that's coming at the planet is about, is filling our heart. We have to have open hearts for us to go further in the dimensions. And now in our human aspect, we think we're going higher and higher and higher in the dimensions. But what was explained to me is that everything's inside of us. So our exterior world is a reflection of what's going on inside of us. And so with knowing that, I've been doing a lot of work inside so that my exterior world will change as well. And then, but change doesn't happen right away. It happens inside first, and then it just kind of explodes out, and your whole entire outer world will change.
I'm guessing, Nancy, that it's the change is happening around us as well, but it's a slow process. And then one day you wake up and you look and you think, "Oh my gosh, so much has changed."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because it's not overnight. It's not sudden. Because the change within us is not sudden.
But apparently it can be. It's only our restriction and our barriers that make it so. I've heard of people, and I haven't experienced it yet, but I totally plan on trying this. Quantum jumping, Bert Goldman, he has done like a quantum jump. He merged with his one of his other selves. Say, for example, he in his life he didn't know how to play piano, so he quantum jumped, went to his other self, and when he came back, he knew how to play piano. He's got CDs. So he did the same thing with art. And he didn't know how to paint, and now he's got stuff in the art gallery. So he's quantum jumping and going to his other selves, because in our life, we are experiencing everything at once. And so I'm here being an energy worker, and I could have someone else playing piano or someone else being an artist. And, you know, think of how many things I could be doing. Like I could be a school teacher, I could be a math teacher, and you know, like it could be all over the place. Oof, just clicked on myself there. That was wrong. But yeah, so that's something fun that I want to try and actually, you know, experience that kind of energy, because if everything's happening at once, then we should be able to bring that back with us into this life. And so then, of course, your outer life is going to change, because now you have more. I look at it like the Matrix, you know, when Neo is in the chair and he's got, I think it's headphones he wears, and he opens his eyes and says, I know Kung Fu. So it's kind of the same thing. We quantum jump and go to a person that has whatever in their life that you want to experience in this life, and then you bring it back with you. And the only thing that's stopping us from experiencing that is the fact that we don't believe it could happen. So I know in the beginning of the video, I think I said that expectation, you know, expect it, expect the change. And the amount of energy that's coming at us, and the light language that was, by the way, filled with activations, and like activations and codes and all kinds of fun stuff. I felt my voice change a couple times, so it was more than one person coming through. So I think we got some exciting times ahead of us.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so does anybody else have any questions?
No, thank you.
All right, I'm going to end the meeting. Just a minute.